It's been nearly 5 years since the Ford GT was first unveiled at the North American International Auto Show, but even despite its age, it remains one of the most talked about supercars on the market, and as I'll explain, it also remains one of the most misunderstood. But before we get started talking about that, I wanted to invite you to check out my channel. If you like the Ford GT, racing, or just supercars in general, I think you'll enjoy becoming a member of this community. Check out my latest videos where I unbox the Ford GT order kit and detail the order process. There will be plenty of Ford GT content here in the near future when the car arrives, and there's actually even a chance to win a ride in the new GT. Just go check out those other videos. Ford broke the mold in 2016 when it comes to the process of allocating exclusive supercars, but Ford's application process is by far the most fair way that any manufacturer can allocate a supercar. Many just can't get over the fact that anyone should have to apply for the right to own a car. Even Ferrari doesn't have an application process for its exclusive supercars, right? Well, not really. Don't forget, other supercar manufacturers have their own unique hurdles to overcome if you want a limited production supercar, most of which are impossible for any average car person, even ones with the means to pay for these expensive toys. Those companies make you buy countless millions of dollars worth of cars, even cars you didn't want to buy, just to be considered for a shot to own something special. In some cases, they also want you to be a generous financial supporter of their race teams. You'll have to do all of that just for the chance to be considered for a limited supercar, but that's just not how it works at Ford. While at first glance the Ford GT application process may seem similarly outrageous, Ford's process is much more fair, aiming to get the car into the hands of true enthusiasts regardless of your social status and without the need to pay your way into membership of an exclusive club. Now, I know this firsthand. I'm one of the accepted applicants from the first run of Ford GTs. And who am I, you may ask? I'm nobody, and that's the point. I'm an enthusiast of the Ford brand and of Ford performance. Sure, I've owned some Mustangs and we're a Ford family, but nobody close with me has owned anything even nearing supercar status. You see, Ford doesn't care who you are. They just want brand ambassadors, people who love the Ford brand, the Ford GT, not speculators, investors, or collectors. Owning the previous generation Ford GT helps. About 70% of all new Ford GT owners owned the old Ford GT, and that bias in the selection is justified. Those clients have shown their loyalty and enthusiasm for the Ford brand and its performance offerings for over a decade now. The remaining 30% of allocations went to new first-time GT owners because Ford understands that supercar ownership shouldn't be a closed club that rarely accepts new members. It should be about getting the car into hands of enthusiasts who truly enjoy it, no matter your previous purchase history, and without the need to ascend through the ranks by purchasing countless expensive cars that you didn't really want. And that's the hidden beauty of the application process. It allows customers to prove why they should be eligible to own a car based on enthusiasm for the brand, not based on which customers have the deepest pockets or the most elite social status. So in the end, Ford chose the most American and most unique way to allocate a supercar. They gave all applicants an equal opportunity to own a car by creating a system that rewards enthusiasm for the GT. And on November 8, 2018, Ford reopened the application process to award an additional 600 GT allocations. If you have the means, here's your best chance to own one of the most significant and exclusive supercars in the world, for which being a VIP auto collector is not required. So let me know what you think of the GT application process in the comments below. I'd love to discuss this topic with you guys further and see where you stand and where you think the GT fits among the world's other supercars. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let's start a conversation in the comments below. Thanks for watching and thanks for joining this community. I'll see you in the next videos to come.